Last term, we have discussed about this. Suppose we want to create the program with JDBC, we want to connect with database, and we want to access, we want to perform different operation on database. Okay, for this purpose, we going to create a new project, Java project, JDBC Pro 1. Pro 1 is already existing. Now, we are going to create a new class, like class name is add public static void main, finish. Here, first of all, load the driver. For driver, we use this instruction. Copy this. Okay. And all classes belong to java.sql. No exception. You can add the try catch. It will be accepted. Class not found exception. After that, create the connection with database. So we use this. The connection conjugate driver manager dot get connection. This is URL. Username is system. So, and password 1234. It's throwing another exception, so we can add the another catch. Okay. After that, execute queries and process data. So for execution of any queries, we can use the statement. I prepared a statement. Statement st is equal to one dot create a statement. Okay, it will return the object of student interface. After that, statement have a method execute query, and we can specify the query. Select star from apply. Suppose we want to show the, suppose we have a table, employee table, and these are the employee ID, employee name, and basic column. These are records, three records. And we want to fetch this record through the Java program, and it will return the object of result set. The set will work as a buffer. It will contain the all records table. After that, if you want to display all records, so first of all, we will check the result set object rs rs dot next. Okay, if This method will return the Boolean value. If RS have n equal call, so it will return true. If it will true, then we can access the all values of that record, like imply ID plus RS dot get int and column number one, same as we can print imply name. I think it's the imply name plus RS dot get string column number two. Next basic salary plus RS dot get double column number three. And if you want to separation, you can add it underline. After that, I want to close it. Count dot close to terminate the connection. Set this file. Now, I'm going to execute it. Okay. Okay, so here you can see this. It will load the driver. After that, we will get the connection with database. Then we will get the object of statement, and to the statement we can execute the any queries and save the records of table in object of results set. After that we can access it. Now I'm going to execute this program. Run as Java application with string exception. Yes, class not found exception. Uh, Third party means Oracle. We have made the jar file of Oracle to build path, then configure build path, okay, add external jar, then we can check the Oracle Exit, app, Oracle, product, server, JDBC, lib, and the jar file of Oracle. Right here, then next, apply and close. Again, I'm going to execute it, run as, and Java application. And you can see this. We can access the all records of table. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this path of this jar file. Add external jar. You can copy this and paste here. This is a path of SQL jar. You can search it and you can add. This purpose it is very simple. Click right mouse button on your project. Okay. Click on build path and click on configure build path. After that, click on add external jar and search on this path and click on obj this is 6 and click on open and apply it. So method we can add the jar file of Oracle. After that we can say here first of all load the driver, then maintain the connection, then statement, then execute the code. Okay, same as
Yes, sir.
you can see here another example. If you want to add the record, insert the record in the database. So same thing, but here first of all we will get the value from the user end, like employee ID, employee name, and basic salary. After that, you can get the values. Okay. And now suppose we want to perform this. So now I'm going to create a new class for this purpose. So I think you can understand easily. So we are going to add publish file name, click on finish. Suppose we want to insert the record in the database. First of all, we will input the value, get the value from the user end. For this purpose, buffer reader er is equal to new buffer reader new system reader system.in import java.io, and we are going to JDBC, use JDBC. So java.sql, save this file here. Enter the values, get the values from the user end. So enter employee ID and ID is equal to teacher dot value of your dot read line, same as you can input username for the employee name. It's showing exception. We can add try catch. So the name there. String name is equal to your dot read line. After that, we can enter basic salary, double basic equal to double dot value of read line. After that, we will create the connection with database for this purpose. We will use this statement. Okay, it's throwing exception, so we can add the another catch. Okay. After that, we will use prepared statement to execute the SQL query insert. Prepare statement PS is equal to con dot prepared statement insert into right. And we want to input three values, so we use three question mark. After that, PS dot set integer value, first column, first question mark, and value. I've already value saving ID. PS dot set string, column number two, and value name, and PS dot set double column number three, and value is a basic. After that, we'll return a base integer values for this purpose. We are going to execute update. Okay, it will return the a boolean integer value, and after that we will check if value of r is greater than 0. So show done. Okay, else it will show. Okay, after that we can close it. You can send this. Okay, so if you want to insert the value in the table, so currently we have three records. We can see this. Okay, and you want to add a new record. System.out.println. Insert first of all, insert the value. Get the values from the user end, like ID, name, and salary. After that, create the connection with database. Then execute the prepared statement, set the values. Okay, after question mark, and now I'm going to execute. Then as Java application code, suppose here code is 103. I'm going to put 104. Name, basic salary, done. Now we can check here, and you can see this Anil has it. Okay, so through this program, we can add a new record in the database. Okay, it's okay. And through
Yeah,
the
it
this
is okay.
program, we can get the value from the database. It's okay. Any doubt, any queries?
No, it's first okay.
And suppose same thing. Here you can see this. We have declared username and password. Here, suppose we want to fetch the record, so we use this like download the sorry yes load the driver. After that, uh, get the connection with database. Okay, If you want to insert the values, then again we will create a connection with database, load the driver and get the connection. Okay, and suppose we want to perform a multiple options, so multiple time we will get the connection and uh, load the driver and get the connection. So for this purpose, we have another way to use this. For this purpose, we can use it as like here. We can use this. We can declare driver name, URL, user, and password as a constant. Okay, and at the place of actual value, we can use these constant like class dot for name driver connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection URL user and password, and we can create the statement and we can execute them. You can see this. It's working properly, no problem. Okay, so this method we can use if we have another method in this class. Suppose here, suppose. So we can use only the direct. We can use the driver and URL and user. We have not need to write oracle.jdbc multiple times. Okay, we can save here. We can declare as a constant and we can use this in multiple method. Same value, same constant we can use in multiple methods. It's okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Sir.
hello. Yes, yes, yes. 1 minute. Share my screen. Network problem. It's okay. Hello. Hello.
It is okay.
Okay, okay. So here at the place of declare like this, load the driver and get the connection with database. If we are using multiple operations, so we have need to put these instructions. At the place of this, we can declare constant, just like it's here. Okay, declare the driver class, URL, name, the username, password. At the place of these values, we can use these constant. Okay, and we can perform this operation. The benefit of this method is that we can use same value in multiple method. Like this is the main method. Same as suppose we have another method, so we have not need to. We can use this concept. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
And
it is
anyone?
okay.
Okay. Any doubt? Any queries?
No.
It's okay. Same as we can use another methods like we can declare same thing in a property class, property file like the class is a variable name and this is values, this is a URL and the value of URL, username and password. We can save these values in a property file. After that, we can get these values from the properties file. For this purpose, you can see this here. We have a class name is properties. Okay, and we can use this file, this property file, through the input string. We can read this, and it will return the object of this file and save it input stream reference. Okay, after that we can load this reference in the method of properties. The method is load. We can load this input stream object. After that we can get the all values to the properties values. These properties values, the class, URL, username and password, and we can get the values to the get class, the class, URL, user and password, and safe in the different variable. So we have a properties class or a method named get property. So the get property we can get the values of this property. After that we can use these values in the class name and connection class, and we can get the connection with database, load the driver, get the connection with database, and we can perform the operation as well. Benefit of this way is that we can use this file in any project, multiple project. We can use this multiple class. We can use this. Okay, we can use this class, this file in multiple class. So we can create a property class and save these values with property name. And if we have need these values, we can get the to the property class. We can get the value and we can use it. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Any doubt? Any queries?
Mhm.
Now I'm going to share this. Tarek, are you present? Any doubt? Any queries? Doctor of JDBC. Okay. And now we want to start advanced Java. You have any doubt? Any queries related to core Java?
No.
I'm going to start advanced Java. It's okay. Here, I think we have already discussed in the pre-session. So suppose, okay, actually advanced Java and core Java, these are not a official word, but we are familiar with this word. Actually, Java provides us, Oracle provides us different edition of Java like JE, Java Enterprise Edition. If you want to develop a application for business purpose, enterprise means business. Okay. So if you want to develop any application, any software for the business purpose, so we use JEE, Java Enterprise Edition. What's the meaning of this? Actually, if you want to develop a website, so we use JEE, Java Enterprise Edition. Okay. I think you know that if you want to access any website, we want to access any website to use internet. Without internet, we can't access any website. So we can say internet is just like as a collection of websites, just like Library. Web libraries are a collection of books, same as internet is a collection of different types of websites, and each website is a collection of web pages, same as books is a collection of pages, same as websites are collections of web pages. And in books pages, there are two types of page, like book page and copy page. Same as page means we can read only there. This page we can only reading purpose. We can use it only for reading purpose. We cannot modify anything. We cannot add. We cannot insert anything. We cannot modify anything. We cannot delete anything in book page. But in copy page, we can update it. We can add. We can delete. We can modify. We can perform any operation, different operation on copy page. Okay, same as in web pages, there are two types of web pages: static page and dynamic page. Static page only we can use for only for reading purpose. We cannot modify anything. We can insert, we cannot update, or we cannot delete. We cannot perform any operation on static page. Just like your tutorial, different types of tutorials. And dynamic page we can update it. We can insert the values, we can update the value, we can delete the values. We can perform multiple options, different operation on dynamic pages. Dynamic page is example of your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Gmail account. These are the example of dynamic pages. And tutorials, Wikipedia, these are the example of static pages, websites. Okay. If you want to develop if you want to develop a static page, so HTML we use. If you want to create a static page, so we use HTML, CSS, JS, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React. You can use anything for static pages. And if we want to use dynamic page, we choose HTML plus any other languages like Java, like C Sharp, like Python, like PHP to create dynamic pages. Okay. If you want to without HTML, any web page is not possible. So HTML plus Java. If you want to create it, because we are using Java, so if you want to create a dynamic page, so we use Java. So HTML plus Java, we can create the dynamic page. And here, Java provides us two methods. If you want to develop dynamic page, first is servlet, and second is JSP. Okay. So Java provides us two ways to create to develop dynamic page. First is servlet, and second is JSP, Java Server Pages. Okay. So first of all, we will understand Java Servlet. What is Servlet and how to use it? Servlet is a, let's say, service is a technology we can develop different types of web software on the basis of Servlet. So Servlet is just like as a technology. Second, A way to develop dynamic page in Java. A dynamic page. We are using Java, so we have a way to create a dynamic page or server-side script. Means all servlet will save inside the server. Okay? Without server, we cannot execute servlet. Okay, that is server-side script. It supports to server to create a dynamic page. Okay, fourth, it extend availability of server. What's the meaning of this? Actually, our server only can execute only can execute the static page because the static pages are already stored in the server. But with the help of servlet, server providers dynamic page also. Okay, so with the help of servlet, we can extend the capability of server. And fifth, it's the interface. And six, it's a class. What is the meaning of this? Both are interface and both are interface and class both. So actually, the 1, 2, 3, 4 uh, characteristics of a servlet, but we will use as the interface and class. What's the meaning of this? First, interface. So actually, servlet is an interface, and suppose we have a class. Okay, I think you have remembered. Suppose we have a class and we want to convert this class in thread. So we implement runnable interface, or we can extend thread class. I think you know that. Same as suppose we have a class and we want to convert this class in servlet. So servlet is a interface. So we can implement servlet interface, or we can extend generic servlet. Then servlet is a class and servlet is a interface. Okay, and we have a third option also. We can extend another class, name is http servlet. So we have three methods to create servlet. Okay, same as thread class. Thread, if we have a class and we want to convert in thread, so we can implement enable interface or extend thread class. Same as if you want to convert a class in servlet class, so we can implement servlet interface or extend generic servlet or extend HTTP servlet. Okay, if we will implement runnable interface, so must we implement public var run method, or we will write the body of thread in run method. Same as if we are extending thread class, we will implement public var run method, because thread class interface runnable have declared a method name is public void run and a class generic class thread class implement runnable interface. So also implementing if in both cases if we implement runnable interface and thread class uh, in both cases we will implement public void run. Same as servlet interface have some methods. Interface servlet understood runnable interface a public void run. So we have this is our responsibility to implement public void run. Same as servlet interface have following methods like public void init method, and init method have a parameter servlet config, and servlet config is also a interface. Second method is public void service servlet request. Uh, this service method have two parameter servlet request and servlet response. Okay, the second method name is service method, and service method have two parameters servlet request and servlet response. So the servlet request we can get the uh, request from the user end, different types of requests we can receive from the user end, and to the servlet response we can send the response to the client. Okay, so service has two parameters, servlet request and servlet response. After that, public third method is public void destroy, have zero parameter. Okay, it will delete the uh, method, all object at the time of execution of the servlet. It will delete the all object. Okay, after that, fourth method is public string get servlet info. So it will return the all string information about the servlet, and we can get the values, all string type values of the servlet. And the last method is public servlet config get get servlet config. Okay, it will return the object of servlet config because servlet config is the interface. So this method will return the object of servlet config. Okay, so these are the five methods of servlet interface servlet. So if we will implement servlet, so must be implement these five methods. Like suppose this method. Suppose we are implementing servlet interface, so must be implement all five methods. Okay, but here if you are using second method means class demo extend generic servlet. So generic servlet is a contain generic servlet class servlet extend servlet. Okay, we have another class generic servlet, and generic servlet extend the servlet interface and implement all five methods except public wide service. Okay, so generic servlet class provides us the implementation by default. Provide the implementation of all four methods: public wide init, destroy, get servlet info, and get servlet config. And if we use we extend if extend generic class in any class, so we have need to implement only service method, because rest of all already implemented generic servlets. So we have need to only implement the service method if we are extending generic servlet class. Okay, next we have another class, name is http servlet, and http servlet extend generic servlet. Okay, and implement public wide service. So if we will use HTTP servlet, so we have not need to implement any method, because four method generic servlet has already implemented, and one service method generic servlet has implemented the service method. We have not need to implement any method if you are extending HTTP servlet. So one question will arise that a user, a developer, how to implement our operations, our coding. So for this purpose, service method of HTTP servlet provide us to another method. Name is public void to get and public void to post. Okay, and here the parameter is HTTP servlet request, and here HTTP servlet response. Same as in post HTTP servlet request and HTTP servlet response. Okay, if we will use method get, so we will implement public but get other. If we are using post method, so we use do post method. We will implement do post method in servlet. Okay, so if you are extend HTTP servlet, so we will implement do get or do post. If we use get method, so we will implement do get method, and if we are using the post method, so we will implement do post method in servlet class. Okay, hello.
Oh, yeah, it's okay, sir.
Now here you can see this. There are five methods in servlet. Okay, so these three methods are callback function. Callback function means we have not need to call this method. It will automatically call by JVM. So these are the these init, service, and describe. These are the callback method, we have not need to call this as per our need of our execution. JVM will call these methods and execute it. And because but we are using advanced Java, so this program will execute through the server. So server contain the web container, and web container contain the JVM, and JVM execute these init method, service method, and desktop method. Okay, so when a JVM will execute init method, service method, and desktop method. So for this purpose, uh, through the life cycle of servlet. Okay, actually, uh, we are using another life cycle. Sorry, callback method, that is main. We are not calling main method. JVM will call the main method. Same as here in advanced Java, we will not use the main method. At the place of main method, we use init method, service method, and test time method. There are three methods. So uh, when will it will be execute? So we can create a sequence. So that's called life cycle of servlet. Okay. So first, in life cycle of servlet, first load the servlet class. Okay. First of all, after execution this class file will be generated. So first of all, we will load the servlet class. After the after that, second step, initialization means JVM will create the object of your servlet class. After that, init method will execute. After that, service method will execute. After that, the star method will execute. Okay. Init method is for initialization. Service method will perform the all operation. It receives the values from the user end and from the client and send the response to the client. And just delete the object that will create at the time of the execution of servlet. Okay, so this is the life cycle of servlet. First of all, load the servlet class. After compilation, any servlet class, it will generate the class file. So that will load in the memory. That's called load the servlet class. After that, initialization of servlet class. I mean, instantiation of servlet class means JVM will create the object of servlet class. After that, init method will execute the initialization of object. After that, service method will execute, then this time. So these are the life cycle of servlet class. After that, if here you can see this actually advanced Java means we will create the different types of websites. In website, we will use different types of files like HTML file, CSS file, JS file, servlet class, server. There are different types of classes file. So uh, here we follow a directory structure, and we can save a particular file on a particular location.